Perfect timing. Got a train going by. Good old Otto's doing some dispatching tonight. And we're going to be working out of Bakersfield, running some locals here for a little bit tonight. And I think I'll probably start by heading over to Kern Oil. Need to switch Kern Oil so they can get the rest of their tankers unloaded. And then we'll go from there. We've got a couple locals sitting here in the northern Bakersfield yard, which I think is UP or San Juan Valley, combination thereof. A couple sitting here that need worked. Always work to do on the railroad. It's cool. Got a big container train heading through. Got myself a cold beverage here. Alright, how do I get to Kern Oil? I don't think I can directly teleport there, so I'll probably have to fly over. Still in fly mode? Nope, I'm not in fly mode. Been a hot minute since I did any run 8, so I'm going to be a little rusty. But let's head over to Kern Oil, which I think... let's see, we go down to this junction. Yeah, and then it's out here. There it is. So this is a big oil distributor. They bring in loaded tank cars, and then they produce empties. So we've got some empties sitting here. They've got their own switcher. And we've got 3 sets of loaded cuts back there. So I think we'll shove the empties back into the empty track first. That would be the thing to do. But let's get the engine started. Woo. Stand here in the middle of the road and get ran over. I might need to turn this down. Is there? Yeah. So I think that might be a little loud. And y'all can let me know how everything is. We'll go with that for now. So we're going to be using this train tonight. Go ahead and get her fired up. And we are single, but that didn't run. We should be good to go. Get some lights on. And let's see here. Engine HUD. There we go. I can see all the vitals. And it looks like it already has air in it. Well, that's good, I guess. Now I'm trying to remember which of my buttons here is that attach point? There we go. Gotta get used to all the buttons again. So we'll use her on back. I'm not sure what the position these switches are in. Figure that out. And let's see, is it that button? No, wrong button. Why are you not moving, engine? What happened? Alright. Something's wrong. Oh, I didn't hit the... I know what's wrong. I didn't hit the switches. The auto on the switches. So our gen field and stuff's not on. There we go. I didn't hit the auto. I auto started, but I didn't hit the auto make all the buttons work. So we'll get some panel lights, some gauge lights on. There we go. Now it'll move. Yeah, it turns out if you turn it on and you let current pass through, it'll go. Look at that. Amazing. I told you I was a little rusty. So we'll ease on back here, and then we'll get the switches lined up. We'll get out here on the main. I guess I probably could have went forward, couldn't I? It does have a crossing up there. Six of one, half a dozen of the other, as they say. Yeah, this does need switched. Alright, we're going to turn you, and then we need to turn you. You click on the switch itself. And then you are all good. Alright, cool. Alright, bring her on back. Then we're out here on this branch line, so there's no other traffic to worry about. We got to click right on the little switch stand where it doesn't work. So yeah, I probably should have pulled out ahead, but that's okay. We'll run around the terrain here. How's this work? There. We gotta click down there. Okay. Oh, so if you look at it from the side, you can't click on it. Interesting. First thing, we got this grade crossing up here. Might be going a little fast. Come back in here. Have to get some throttle back on. Let's have a little bit of a grade here, sloping away from me. Coming out from behind the tankers here. Buddy, stop. I'm going to be Mr. Popular here at the grade crossing. Up on the steps here. That's loud. You feel that in your soul. Alright. Set and centered. Should probably get the air going on this. I suppose all these are going to be disconnected, right? It's a pretty short cut, so we can do all the hoses. Except my mouse. There we go. My mouse was caught under a bunch of stuff. I've got the rail driver out here in front of me. So my mouse is kind of off to the side. Looking on the trucks. I don't know what the rule of thumb is for needing train air. If I had two engines, I probably wouldn't even pump air into these since they're empty. Since we just got the one engine and there's a little bit of a grade here to deal with, we're going to play it safe. Alright, so we're going to close off that ankle cock. The train should hold air now. Get a lot of traffic held up here. Alright, so connect you up. You are open. Partial. We're going to watch our flow here. And this is a mechanical pump on this engine, so we're going to take up to notch 4. Pump lots of air. There we go, flows down. Not all the way. Get the brakes released on here. Oh boy. Hi everybody. Yeah. Good thing you're just AI. Alright, is it shift B? There we go. Let me bring up my brake check here and we'll see. See if we get a set on the train here. So I wonder if we're even pumped clear back to the back car yet. Yeah, the flow's pretty low. Let's go check. Yeah, I've heard everywhere from notch 2 to notch 4, depending on who you ask. How's it going, Big Hoss? Yeah, brake pipe's up to 84, but the reservoirs are still filling. So we got a little bit of time to go here. And this is just solo play. This is just my world. I mostly run locals out of Bakersfield and a couple out of Barstow sometimes. But I'll sort stuff in Barstow and then send them up to Bakersfield. And I just kind of piddle around and play with trains. I have a good time. Let's see, I think it's this button to release handbrakes. All that slack run out. So there is a little bit of a grade here. 0.6. That's why I want to make sure I have got some air on this train. While we're waiting, let's go ahead and clean up our switches. Got some time running old power. Cool. Yeah, I've heard notch 4 from other railroaders too, so I don't know. It doesn't matter, it's a game. Run down here. I was a naughty boy, didn't clear the main switch here when I should have. But I am not a railroader. I'm just a guy that likes trains. Actually, I didn't even look to see what engine we had. I think it was the Jeep 40, wasn't it? I wasn't even paying that much attention. That's the 38. No, that's the SD40. It's got the triple axle. Can't believe the... I think it's the SD40-2 if you can believe the skin on it there. Alright, how's our reservoirs looking? They're getting there. Those are up to 70. So we can probably get... a set on them now. I'm rusty. I gotta keep remembering the keys and stuff. Alright, we'll do about a 10-pound set. Do a little bit of an abbreviated brake test. I've clearly done something wrong. Back to 1897. Man, you're old. What's the secret to long life? Yeah, you're open. Definitely sending air through there. I don't think I had enough pumped in yet. Let's take that back off. JB Moo, how's it going? It's like 4 miles of traffic backed up here. Just call me Mr. Popular. Alright, we got a full brake pipe on the front car, but the reservoirs are still filling up. What's our flow rate looking like? Pretty low. Notch too, just make sure we're pumping as much air as we can. In theory, I could stop it with just the engine. I mean, it's a good theory, but there is over 0.5% grade here. I didn't want it to get away from me, even though these are empty. Yeah, Quincy. Nah, we don't play with the cheats. You can play how you want, but I mean, part of the fun for me is doing all the stuff. So I've got my F7 set to just hook up the air hoses if I don't feel like walking a huge train. Nothing wrong with using F7 if you want to. There we go. Now we got some air on the train. Let's try that again. Just go to a 10-pound again, ish. There we go. Now we got some brakes. Excellent. Drop her another 5-ish. Yeah, Quincy, we're over at Kern Oil on the Bakersfield. And we might be running some locals. Kern Oil needs switched. We just got to swap some empties out and get the loaded ones over here to the platform so they can be processing. Then the plan is to run one of the Bakersfield locals. All right, make sure we get a good release. Like everything's coming off evenly, so that's good. Awesome. All right, let's let this sucker roll back, and we'll see how we do. Let's hop on the step here. And we're going to go right back over there to that empty track. So I took the independent brake off on the loco. And look, we're already doing 2 mile an hour. Probably would have been okay, actually, with the SD40, but... Like I said, a lot of the fun of Run 8 for me is just doing all the little things. Whee! You're flying back through here. Be fun getting the full car spotted correctly. So yeah, we got diverged and we got normal, normal, normal all the way back to the empty track. Yeah, let me go ahead and get some brake on. See how this thing wants to behave. Yeah, it slows right down, so that's good. Don't want to get too far out of control. Especially since I'm rusty. I haven't played in quite a while. But I had a hankering to play with some trains tonight, so. Back over here, and time just stops on the Fedora Railroad here when I'm not playing, so. Picking back up where we left off. We got auto on the dispatch, so we got trains rolling around the railroad. Alright, speed is holding pretty steady, so it must flatten out here. In fact, it's starting to fall a little bit. Might actually have to get a little bit of throttle on. Didn't have too many cars, so probably getting to about where we could stop. But we might as well shove back in here. Pretty close to the stop, and then we can put more empties in here if we need to. I think when I was counting, the racks over there will hold 8 per side. I think most of these, at least 2 of these 3 cuts of loaded cars are 15, so we just pull one of those out, spot one cut. Yeah, that should do. We'll just park it right here. All right, we'll set about 4 handbrakes. That should be D. Beautiful. Oh, you played back in version 1? Yeah, I got into it in version 2. Alright, so we're going to close you up. Going to hold the pin. It's still got that bug where it cuts out the engine sound. Not sure why that is, but whatever. Alright, let's hop in the cab. That's not the right button. I think I'm going to grab this first long cut there. So we'll go all the way down to that switch. A lot of people get turned off by the graphics, but man, this is such a fantastic simulator. I really enjoy it. Okay, which switch are we throwing? It's this one, right? Oops. I pushed space to jump. It's been a long day. Yeah, that should get us back in there. Up on the step. That handhold is right in my way. Oh, I stopped too soon. Alrighty. Now we're going to do the same thing. We need some air in here, definitely. But I'm going to use my F7 just to hook up all the air hoses. I'm going to use my zoomy button to zoom down here. It's closed. Back up to the front of the train. And guess what? We're going to pump more air. Use notch 2, because that's what Big Haas said. And you are open. Oops. G-partially open. These suckers are full. 96 tons each. So while that's pumping, let's go check our switches here. I'm gonna come out and then I don't know what the proper procedure is, but we'll just I think we'll just pull up and spot them here and then pull on through back in. Woo! We're Factor 5. What's up, Dave? So we'll have to foul that switch at some point when we get up here. Everything else should be fine. So if I go to free flying again, this is a little runaround track, I guess. Handy. Alright, flow's coming along. Reservoirs are about a third full. This is a lot of fun multiplayer. I wish I had more time. I would get involved in some kind of community server, but I just don't have the time. Whenever I play, it's so random. But this does have really solid multiplayer. A lot of places run their own railroads, lots of crews and stuff going on. Alright, we're down to 60. Can we sneak this to full open? without blowing anything. Go. Cool. Well, let's hop in the cab. That's not the right button. There we go. And we can watch all the stuff from here. We don't have an EOT, but we can keep an eye on the flow meter. I don't know how they do this on the real railroad, but with 15 fully loaded tank cars, one engine, I definitely want some air on there. Bob remains unimpressed. Someday I'm going to impress Bob. This works. Like shift click. There we go. Alright, flow's coming down, so that's looking good. Reservoir is 73 auxiliary, so it's getting there. We're almost ready to move. I should say we're almost ready for brake test. Is there a way to turn the... I think I have to have the engine in idle, put the parking brake. Air's starting to look pretty good. So I'm going to take the independent off since we got the parking brake. That'll bleed off. To set. And it's applying evenly throughout the train, so that's a good sign. Got to bail off the locus. Further set. It's looking good. All right, we'll let that come off. I'll go ahead and put the independent back on. We're going to get ready to move. Forward ho. Maybe. Everybody pedaling? What's up, Merc? Got you talked into buying it? Well, I hope you're having fun. Hey, I didn't touch anything. Why'd you go to notch 3? Silly rail driver. Oh, that's fine. We can go notch 4. A lot of weight pulling uphill. Yeah, if you want a railroad simulator, I mean, this is where it's at, for sure. There's no competition, really. You just want pretty scenery and run some trains, then there's better options out there. I'm just calibrating my rail driver real quick. Don't really want to go to run 8. Notch 8, whatever you want to call it. There we go, we're moving along now. So we're going to want to pull up to where the last car is aligned with this end of the platform. And then we'll cut and we'll pull ahead and we'll shove the other part of the cut over on this track. Other side of the loading platform. That's my plan. Alright, so let's hop out. Run through the train. Yeah, it's crazy busy, Dave. Lots of work going on. Lots of running around with kids. Not much time for gaming, unfortunately. Had a couple hours tonight, so it was either stream or record some videos. So I decided to stream. Just felt like chilling out, running some trains. She's slowing pretty good with the train and Notch too. I guess I'll get this back up so you guys can see what's going on with the train. It really slows down on this slope. Like I was saying, it's going to be a little bit tricky to get it spotted correctly. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Didn't throw that switch. Give me lots of breaks, train. I've actually timed that about right. Cool. Let's put a handbrake on the end. Let's put a couple handbrakes on the end. How's your dad life going, Dave? You're probably busy with taxes, right? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Not sure if that will. Might have to cut it here. I'm not sure that will actually unload. There was 8 cars on the loading platform before. I may have counted wrong. Alright, we'll just set all the handbrakes. I'm not sure that's close enough. So we should have enough room if we shove this back in. So we need to close that one and then blow the air. Can't pull the pin, so I need to put the independent on. Need to roll the train back just a bit so I can pull this uncoupling pin. It's off on the independent. To roll back just a hair. There we go. Put that open. All right. Let's see if we can ease on out of here. Let's go notch 2. Off the independent. And hope for the best. Oh, wifey started a new job? Well, that's cool. That's exciting. Hopefully it's something she can enjoy. Oh, that's why I was counting these cars. We probably got not enough cars. Probably not enough cars off there. I was missing those cars there. Yeah, we're going to have to redo this. I think this is my first time spotting cars here at Kern, so I'm kind of a noob. So we got to come up past this switch here and then back in. So I've got about, another 2 hours I can string, and then I've got more work I've got to do tonight after hours. I was not paying attention at all. So that's going to stop way down the line. That's okay. We'll get there eventually. Might take all night to get these tank cars in. Doing some home hospice stuff. Yeah, I know my wife was glad to get back into something after she took 10 years off to be a mom. That was awesome. Maybe this just roll backwards, but we might be on the... Oh, we're on the, like, a cusp of the... Let's see. We'll have to give her a little shove. Then we're probably going to have one too many cars for this side. Alright, let's go back to the end of the train. Brakes, I need you to start coming on there. Anytime now would be great. There we go, starting to grab. That's pretty close. I mean, for being rusty, that's pretty close. So what I want to do is I want to go in free fly view. Let me see what Run 8 thinks this industry is. I think that's left control I. Right control F8. There we go. If you can see these little red dots, that's what Run 8 considers to be the industry. And actually this whole track. It would work on this whole track, even though the graphics for this isn't there. Whoa. So while it looks kind of dumb, that would actually work. But I think what I'll do is I'll stick this car so it looks more even. That'll make me happier. And that's the important thing. Hey, set the handbrakes before you blow all the air out of the train. Pro tip. Should have just set handbrakes for the darn train. That would have been quicker. Come here, you. Alright, all those are set. Get moving. So next time I need to count better. Down! Need to stop better too. Just got one car, so I'm just using the independent. That'll work. Alright, attach point. Go. At least we got far enough away that the traffic cleared. Noisy industry. Perfect. Closed. Okay, we're done here. We just need to park the engine on the appropriate track. There, stop forward. Remember, the train always wins. It's hard to stop a train, especially when it's not an air conditioner. Yeah, man. Gotta click on the switch rod itself. It's a little tricky. I didn't mind that switch. Alright, how fast can I run? Run! Click on the little tiny switch rod. Yeah, I suppose we could just park over here on the Passing track. So we're out of the way of any arriving trains, or actually it might make more sense. Park here out of the way. Can't click on that part. Gotta click on this part. So we'll park here on this track, and then we'll be out of the way of coming stuff from the local. Did I just turn that the wrong way? Oh, I didn't. Oh well. We can come back here and park. It's okay. Not where I intended to park, but that'll actually work just as well. Excellent. All right, let's get switches aligned properly. So can you click on the handle? No, it has to be this part. It has to be the bottom part. Very specific about where it wants clicked. That one will... Honk honk. What's up, Christopher? I think everything else is good, right? Let's line up. Cheat and hop over here. Alright, we are done with this train. Thank you, Mr. SD40. Did your job well. What's that? Oh, this is a big Christmas Twitch. Yeah, I decided this year to just stream over on YouTube since I do videos over here too. Just have everything in one place, and I've got better quality options over here. And you can interact with the community better. So that's what we're doing. There's not really any way, unfortunately, on Twitch to let all your followers know if they don't follow you, like on Twitter already, stuff like that. Kind of a bummer, but it's the way it is. All right, let's pop back over here to here. And I was thinking we might run this local. Let's go ahead and save. Forgot I had that turned off. And this, if we turn on, that's the 916J, which goes where? I had that switch off. So if I pull the switch list up, we go Suncoast, Fitzgerald. Was it the other one? Which one goes to 84 lumber? Is that the one that needs road power? I think that's the one that needs road power. That's the 906J. We don't have any road power on it. So we need to go get some road power for the 906J. There are no steam trains. It's like maybe late 80s to modern, or at least early 90s to modern. DP38s and newer, basically. Yeah, Chris, you can hit me up on the Discord. You know what it is, there's a help desk channel on there. Or even just pop it in general. It's not super critical. So, yeah, the 906J, right? It's been a long. Now I've already forgotten. Let's use the fast travel. Zoom. That's a little too fast. 906J, indeed. So we can use this road power. It's already here and ready to go. Do we need the shove platform? We do. We've got some tankers. That boxcar is going somewhere. Yeah, so we probably want the shove platform. All right, well, let's see if we can get the 906J built. We need the road power on the east end. You just kind of out. So we got some YBK stuff in the way. We'll have to shuffle that around. All right, well, we're going to have to do some switching. Or I could just run one that's ready to go. The 910J is ready to go. It goes out. I think that just goes over here, doesn't it? Get the industry tags on. Yeah, that just goes out to here. We could do that one. Or we could build up the 906J. Don't matter. Dang it, Dave. You know better. Thank you, though. I just need your love. I don't need your money. What's that little, oh, it's like a jumping game controller. Nice. $5 for a streak. Like a streaming streak, I hope you mean. Yeah, let's just run the one that's ready to go, because we already did some switching over at Kern. So we can turn that stuff back off. Yeah, the 910J is ready to go. So if we pull up the switch list, we just need to go set out and pick up a couple places over there. 3 places. They're all right together. Just a hop, skip, and a jump over there. I want to hit all the auto electrical stuff as well this time. Then this is it for the 910J, right? That's all YBK. That's 916. 906J. Yeah, I think the 910 is ready to go. Sweet. It does not have a buffer car. I thought they were required to have a buffer car with the tankers. What do I know? All right, let's hop in the engine here. We got the San Juan Valley Railroad. Couple Jeep 38s, it looks like. No, GP40s. Dash T's. I don't really know the difference. They look very similar. So we have to get over... Actually, forget. It's going to take me a bit here. We need to get on the... Yeah, we have to get on the main, don't we? So we need to take the main down to... Oh, just all the way down to here. That's right. Okay. So this is Seiko, right? This goes out to Seiko. No stuff out here I can see about the signal. Yeah, that's Seiko sighting. Okay, that's what I thought. So we need to get Otto to route us out towards Seiko, and then we'll actually end up pulling past here and then backing into this little branch over here. Or I guess the other way is to come this direction. That goes into South Bakersfield. Yeah, that comes off of South. Okay. So we need to get out on the main, and we need Otto to route us towards Seiko. Got it. So we line up hand switches. Do-do-do-do. And I think if I switch this one, that's going to foul them. Oops. All right, so we will pull up to here, and then we'll talk to Otto. We got a plan. Will it work? Maybe. It's a solid maybe. I don't have an EOT. Bob, why weren't you putting an EOT on while I was busy looking at everything? I was like, it's not my job to do that. It's my job to silently judge you. All right, fair enough. There's a bug where this angle cock looks like it's open when you put the EOT on there, but it's really not. That throws me for sometimes. Bob! So if you don't know what's going on, this is an EOT, end of train device. So it monitors brake pipe pressure and radios it back up to the cab. And it needs air to run its little generator, which keeps the battery charged. And that noise is a little air turbine that's charging the battery. Pretty cool, huh? One thing I didn't look to see... Okay, we do have brake pipe pressure back there, so that means ankle cock should be all set. And we should be able to do a brake test. There's a little monitor up here. Release the independent. Oh, Nightbot, what are you doing? Too many capital letters. Sorry. Nightbot gets a little enthusiastic sometimes. A little over-eager. Alrighty, let's do a 10-pound, let's do a 15-pound set. And we got good flow throughout the train, so that's good. Put a coupler force in there. And we'll go ahead and drop it another 5. Looking good. Yeah, Nightbot gets upset if there's a bunch of caps or a bunch of symbols like exclamation points or too many emails. It's just FYI. But it keeps a lot of the bots out, so it's a good thing. Okay, let's make sure we get a good, clean release, and we'll be ready to move. Hey, Andrew. Hello, hello. Yeah, looks like we got a good release. I'm going to go ahead and put the independent on. Going to release all the hand brakes. Let the slack settle out. Oops. This top part here is coupler force. See that all settled out. And then the bottom is brake pipe on all the individual cars. The last car was bouncing around a little bit as the slack ran out. So yeah, I think we're good to go. Pull up to that switch and then we'll talk to Otto. He'll get us routed out through the main. No Bob. Bob is not allowed. Alright, let's get some headlight on. Easy running. I just need notch 2. A little beep means the back of the train's moving. That's the other thing this EOT monitors. So we got brake pipe pressure, and then you can dump emergency and stuff, and it tells you if the back of the train. That kind of good stuff. Turn the bell off. I maybe heard a train coming over there. So we need to stop down about there somewhere. Actually, we're pretty clear around here, so now's a good time to take the main and get over there before something comes along. We're gonna stop? I think, yeah, we should stop. Excellent. Okay, there's a way to, is it right click? Or right click? There's a way to tell Bob you want to go to a sighting. And I'll be darned if I can remember what it is. Double right click. There we go. Destination block assigned. That'll tell the AI dispatcher that I want to go Seiko sighting. Which I don't really. But I want to go that direction, and that's the closest we can get. So I'm going to actually tell him that block. And then I think we can tone up the dispatcher. Which you can do through the menu. Or you can actually tune your radio, which I kind of like to do because it's fun. Channel 14 and tone 54. Oops, did that wrong. we go. I think I want to request signal. Actually, not sure what signal that would be though, since we don't have a thingy. Oh, you're supposed to go down to here. But we're supposed to go down to there, and then there's actually a signal down. What a noob. It's showing green though, so let's see if we can sneak out on the main here. You gonna get mad at me? Probably gonna get mad. I see a green signal down there, so once we're out of the main, we're good to go. Real quick, just to make sure that's, yeah, that's our signal. Cool. I can save that position and just pop right back to it. Alrighty, we are on our way. Okay, back in the seat. So I forgot there's actually a dispatcher controlled switch down here. So you're supposed to come down here, west of the main. My bad. We got on the main anyway. Here. Fair enough. What's up, Fred? The guy on Twitch. He better not be streaming right now. Yeah, there is. I wish Twitch had a way to contact all your followers. That would be awesome. Like over here on YouTube, I can make a community post, and then everybody that's subbed or cares will see it. Don't have that option over on Twitch. Just go, hey, by the way, I'm not streaming over here anymore. But I do have a link to my YouTube on my Twitch about page, so some of the smart people figured it out. Alright, what was our next signal? 1.7? Alright. Got just a little bit of an upgrade here. 0.25%. Where's notch 3? Yeah, I just changed my Twitch banner to now streaming on YouTube. You think they'd catch on? I haven't this year at all. I haven't been streaming a whole lot, period. Just been really busy. I thought I'd give it a go over here on YouTube, because I've already been doing videos over here, as long as I've been streaming over on Twitch. Better quality, better community interaction, and everything's all in one place. I don't have like some Twitch people and some YouTube people. There's quite a few Twitch people that follow me over here. Bill's brutal. Alright, I should have hit my little counter when it changed to 50 mile an hour. Another grade crossing coming up. I'll use that counter just to make sure my whole train's in the 50 zone. Go for it. All right, let's notch her on up, get some speed. I'm all right, Fred. Just really busy with work and kids and stuff. Like today was a good example. I put on my Twitter and Discord. I had to work all day, and then I had to pick up my daughter from an after-school thing at 3:20. Slacking on my horn. So I picked her up from an after-school thing at 3:20. Then I had to take my son to an after-school thing at 4:45. Then I had to go back and pick up my son again at 7. And then I've got to work some more tonight at 10:30. So I had like a 2 or 3 hour window here where I was hoping I could get a stream in, and here we are. I felt like playing with some trains. Been a long time since I did some Run 8. All right, green signals all the way. I'm gonna give her the amps. I really hope I'm going the right direction. Think I am. Yeah, this goes out to Seiko, so it's gotta be the right direction. We're good. We're not going quite all the way to Seiko or Sacco. I'm not sure how you say that. Going in that general direction. If you're paying attention, that'll tell you the speeds. But we're 50 because I think we're general freight, not a fast freight. Oops. Okay, just go right to notch 8. Whee! Yeah, I've been a little bit of everything today. Senior IT engineer, taxi driver, famous YouTuber. I do it all. It's all good though. Can't complain. Yeah, he's 16 and he's been driving some. Not quite ready to take his test. Getting there. So I believe, is it past there? Past there maybe is where we need to stop. So we're going to go up and we'll end up backing into the branch. I think these buildings might be on that branch. We'll see when we get to the top of this hill here. If that's the case. I don't remember what my key is for the drive-by view. It's not that button. Well, there we go. We were hauling butt. Notch back down to like notch 4 because I think we have to stop up here. Yeah, this is where we're gonna cross over and we're gonna go down that branch line there. Yeah, I've run this local before, Fred, so you might have seen it before. Turn that off. Whee! Yeah, I misjudged that by a mile. We'll eventually stop. I'm going to set this back to... I'm going to set that to position 1. I'm really rusty at my train handling, so... we're going to stop eventually up there. There we go. Slide into a stop. Now the dispatcher's gonna cancel my routing, which is fine. We're not going on to Seiko anyway. I'm gonna get off the main. Sounds like Darth Vader is co-pilot. Wait, what? No way I can compete with James Earl Jones. Where do I need to go, actually? Like we can go straight through. Yeah, those switches are all lined up. That's lined up. AMC is on the left here. That's the first one. All right. Cool. And then AMC. Setouts. Oh, San Joaquin Refining. I think those are on the back. Then everything else goes to Amber Chemical. Righto. Clear the main. We're good. We forgot where we're going. Which one of these is San Joaquin? This one back in here? No, that's CGL. Oh, it's this one. Okay. So we're setting out some cars and we're picking up those, it looks like, probably. Go back into there. See my train. Over yonder. All right, we'll set this up as position 1. Excellent. I have a button for industry tags. Smile. Here comes the train. Slowly backing up. Yep, okay, those go right where I thought they did, so that's cool. So let's go hop on here. Doink. Oh, we get to listen to the EOT the whole time. Awesome. All the huffing and puffing sounds in the cab. Sorry. Out of curiosity, what's the speed limit on here? Track ahead. Oh, 15. Yeah, we're doing fine. I'm gonna start slowing down their sport. Yeah, all of SoCal kind of looks alike. Can't really blame you there. But I have streamed switching this local before, so. All right, I think we're going back in there, so. Yeah, looks like that's lined up correctly, so that's good. That's so cool. You can hear the turbine change pitch depending on the brake pipe pressure. I just did a release on the brakes. So the brake pipe pressure is coming back up. Trains big and small. Howdy, howdy. Now that we've released, let's get about a 5 pound set back on. That may not be enough. And I need to switch that one there. So let's hop off and run. I'll keep an eye on the train speed. Ideally, we want to stop before it runs off the end of the track. We're over here running one of the San Juan Valley locals. Trains big and small. We've got an SD40-2 on the front. And we're doing the 906 Juliet local out of Bakersfield. Getting ready to drop off some cars here at San Joaquin Refinery, I think this is. We've got a 0.81% downhill grade, so we're going to have to be kind of careful backing down into here. That's why I came to pretty much a complete stop. Now we got to wait for the train brakes to release. I'm pretty rusty, so my train handling's a little rough tonight. But better to stop too soon than too early. Shove her back in here with a couple notches. So if you missed the first part of the stream and you're hanging out there and you want to go back later, the first 45, 50 minutes or so, we were switching Kern oil. This tank car switched around. Then we came over and grabbed the 906 Juliet, and we've been running over here. We're getting ready to drop off our first industry here. And we got a good release. I'm not sure why this is. Oh, because we're going backwards. It's showing negative. Is that it? Maybe the grade is the other direction once we're down here. The BNSF racetrack? No, it's got Southern California between, oh man, I don't even know all the names. I think if you buy all the routes, you get like Seligman, Arizona to LA and some other stuff. I don't know the area well enough to say, but basically there's Southern California, there's some stuff over in Georgia, there's some stuff up in New York, and then there's a new Roseville sub, which is kind of Northern California-ish. But it's all scale and pretty darn accurate to real life. Let's keep about one notch on. Let's ease her back in here. And if you're not familiar with Run 8, it's like a full railroad simulator. You could do dispatching, the industry's work, There's AI. And it's got super, really good physics, and all the systems are pretty much modeled correctly. Pretty darn cool if you like simulators. It's not one to come on back. I think part of my train's still on that grade. We're in notch 4 and we're not moving. That's not good. Want to overamp. Holy cow. I should be in the cab, make sure we're not wheel slipping. I don't think we're wheel slipping. I think we just have a lot of full tank cars, and we got a decent little grade here. There we go. Now we're moving again. A little too much. Woo! Okay, we'll pretend like that was a smooth, controlled stop. Yeah, there you go. Zach's got you. What Zach said. So let me pop over. See if I can find it. I can never remember what the URL is. Somewhere there's like a map that shows it all. And I can't remember what the URL is right now. This might actually happen. Bear with me a second. This is not like a scale map. This just shows the stations. But it's like, here's LA, here's Barstow, here's this Arizona Seligman. I'm not sure how to say that properly. So there's hundreds and hundreds of miles of railroad. I think the default route you get when you buy it comes with a couple routes by default. It's a couple 100 miles worth of routing, I think. Mirror you. There it is. Got it. Okay, let's get these cars dropped off. So we got San Juan. Okay, perfect. That fits right in there. And yeah, all right, cool. So that's AMC. So let's get some handbrakes set here. That car. Come here. That's set, and then we're going to close that angle cock, hold the pin, and blow the air out. All right. Now we got our set outs for AMC, so we need to go forward. Off we go, and we'll hop back up in the cab. And then we've got pickups at Amber Chemical. We've got pickups at all three. Oops. Accidentally opened the window. Hey, Vorden. No, I've been streaming over on YouTube now. Better quality, and it was always weird having like my YouTube peeps for videos and my streaming peeps for Twitch. And I was getting fed up with Twitch being stupid, like muting VODs because I was using free music. And, exporting to YouTube kept airing out and just being weird, and yeah, I was just kind of done with Twitch. Yeah, there's a ton of different horns, and you can even like change some of that. But I don't really know enough about the real horns for it to matter to me. Sounds good, though. Oh, we're in that steep part. Get some notch 4 going here. So we might have to. I don't know if we'll have to pull out the pickups. We'll have to see. I forgot to look as we came by. See if we had any room in there. We've got quite a few cars here for AMC. Amber Chemical. So we've got a... Oh. That's a bug. I think I reported that bug, so hopefully it'll get fixed someday. Bunch of tank cars and then 4 covered hoppers go into Amber Chemical. We are pulling for all we're worth here. Notch 5 now. Pretty steep little grade coming out of there. That's why we got going so fast backing into there. Let me turn on the industry tags again. What is that place? Is that all considered AMC? Or is that the Cargill? What's it called? Con Glass. To take a look. That might be... No, that says AMC. That might be AMC all the way back in there, too. Kind of forget the layout here. Yeah, nice day to have the window open. So we may not even get this job done, because I do have to work more tonight in about an hour. So we'll see how it goes, but I can always just save and come back and pick right up where I left off. Yeah, we don't really have any room here. So I probably need to go to a higher view and come up with a plan here. I like the Jeeps, trains big and small. GP38-2. The Jeep 40s. So that's EMD, right? Like I said, I'm not a train like super expert or anything. I just enjoy trains. Alright, let's get her stopped, and then we need to come up with a game plan. Whee! Rusty on the keys. Alright, so if I turn on the industry tags... Oh, that is all AMC. Okay. So are those on our pickup list? This cut? $415,722. Amber Chemical. Procs? Do we have any procs on here? 415,722. Yeah, so this cut here needs picked up as well. Okay. Guessing all these need picked up too. UP. Covered hopper, covered hopper. UP, yeah, 329 triple 005. Like the newer stuff. Yeah, I mean, I like trains in general. But I like doing a lot of locals and switching and stuff, so like the Jeep 38s and Jeep 40s are my jam. Or the SD 40s as well. What do we got GP 40s, I think, on the head today. Yeah, GP 40-2s. A couple of those. So these are all full. They all need pulled out. I should have left the train back in here. That would have been the smart thing. Yeah, let's do that. We need to get the train back in there, and then we'll empty these tracks. And we can shove them back there. Then do our setups. I still got to pull stuff out of the other industries. But all of our setouts are for AMC. All the setouts we have left are for AMC. How much room do we have up here? I actually have enough room up here. Just stick it in this runaround track. That'll be our setouts for AMC, and then we can just start gathering up the other stuff. Yep, alright, we have a plan. Turn off all that stuff. Yeah, it is a bit of a puzzle. And professional railroaders are really good at this kind of thing. They do it all the time. But yeah, we only have setouts left for Amber. So we'll just throw those on the siding up here. And we'll build our outgoing train down here. We're the only local over here. There's nothing coming through on this branch line, so that makes it easy. Yeah, Vorton, good luck with your studies. Have fun. I'm hoping to get some more time to game eventually. Kind of get to play here and there. I'm hoping Monday to get some gaming in, maybe a longer stream. I'm actually taking Monday off to get some stuff done and just relax and have a break. So we'll see. Man, what is this grade here? Not that much, but Jeeps are feeling it. Finally got up to 9 miles an hour. I'm pretty sure this train will fit on there. I don't have my maps handy that would tell me what the siding links are here. I think we're good. So let's hop back in the engineer view. We'll keep it around 10-ish miles an hour. Can. Like we made it up the grade. One thing I do like about the newer locomotives in Run 8 is you can actually start them and do everything from the cab. These GPs and SD40s, you gotta start the engine from like the click menu. And you can do most everything else with the actual switches. Wish I could see around the corner a little better. keys, it would... Let me go up. No, go out. Didn't mean to come to a complete stop. We got down to about 3 miles an hour. My creepy pal, that's Bob. All he ever does is silently judge my every move. He's a bit of a bastard. Alright, how are we looking on the tail end back there? Oh, we're good. Nice. Use that to stop. And we are clear, so we can get back around the train. So that's cool. I love all these buttons that lets you play the game easier. I'm looking at you, Railroads Online. Alrighty, we got some slack there. That's no big surprise. Well, here, let's do this. Let's just get the whole train handbrakes on. There we go. Then we're going to have to back up just a hair to take this slack out of the coupler. So it's yellow here. I can't pull the pin. There's pressure against it. Oh, I know what I need to do. Since I put brakes on the whole train, I need to... It goes. Alright, now we just need to run around the train and we can start getting our pickups picked up. Hold on to your butts. Calibrate this rail driver again. This is such bad calibration. For as expensive as the rail driver is, it's kind of a piece of junk. As far as the axes go, the buttons work fine. If we'd had one more car, I don't think that would fit. No, we got a little more room. We could have like 3 more cars. A little bit of brake on. Coasting downhill now. I can feel Bob's eyes drilling into me because I was over speed. You can't send a message in the help desk area? That's weird. Yeah, Chris, you'll have to send me a friend request, and I can get your get to that later and get a DM that way. So just shoot me a friend request on Discord, and I'll get hooked up with you later. I had to turn off DM requests because it was getting ridiculous. Not just people, but like bots and stuff too. Small back train. Oh, these are empty, right? Yeah, these are all empty, so they should be an easy pull. Famous last words. The short answer is no. Train's big and small. The longer answer is some people have found ways to mod the game files, but it's not officially supported, and it would only be on your end. It'd only be like what you see. People in multiplayer wouldn't necessarily see it unless they had the same files. Uh-oh. Nightbot doesn't like caps. Okay, you should be able to send me a DM then, if that's the case, Chris. I had to slam on the brakes because I got distracted. I think we're there. Alright. Full independent is on. How much room do we have back here? Oh, we got room. Alright. Releasing all the handbrakes. Whee! Don't pull me downhill, please. Slack settle down. And we should be able to pull these out of here because they're empty. That's the theory. Oh yeah, no problem for the mighty GP40-2. Got two of them. And these are empty. If these were full, they'd be pulling me through the desert right now. Oh yeah, Bob's always taking notes. Mostly in red ink with lots of exclamation points. I think it's San Joaquin Valley. But I'm not 100% sure. I know that refiner over there is San Joaquin Refinery, so I think the SJVRR is the San Joaquin Valley Railroad. Alright, let's do 20 pounds on the independent. And then I should be able to doink. Go to my saved a spot here. I could have started slowing down a lot earlier than that. I'm gonna wear out some brake shoes. Alright, now we need to ease on back and get these 4 covered hoppers. Yeah, San Joaquin Refining. I'm pretty sure it's the San Joaquin Valley. So no power. You're wanting to slow down a decent amount. Well, that's good. Bob has the peak ups too. He probably does. He probably spikes them too. That's kind of the running gag, that Bob the conductor doesn't like me and judges me all the time. You can see it in his eyes. There we go. Just kiss those covered hoppers. Beautiful. Release the handbrakes. Hope it doesn't pull us too far. There we go. All the slack ran in. Beautiful. All right, before I forget, let me hop down to 2 here. We're going to push these that direction so they're out of the way. But before we do that, we need to pull forward. Silly run or rail driver. Those cold, unblinking eyes. Yeah, you just know he's judging you when you look at him. I mean, just look at him. It's like you're going too fast. You're not gonna be able to get the train stopped. You're going too fast. Shut up, Bob. I don't want to hear it. Oh, wrong one. I love that one though, like the slack is doing stuff. It's got such good physics. And you got that soft creak of the ties as the train goes by. You can kind of see, whee, that big grade right there. So I want to be a little bit mindful of that because I don't have any air in the train, which is probably stupid. Since these are all empty, that's the way we're rolling tonight. And we've got 2 engines worth of independent brake to help get us stopped. I just don't want to get going too fast. That could be bad. So you can see my speed here, which was decreasing, but as we get some cars headed over this hill, should start picking back up again. So this is a nice little job, the 906J. It's not very far from Bakersfield Yard. You just got about a 5 to 10 minute run over here. Nice calm switching on a branch line that's no traffic to worry about. Good times. Let's go ahead and bop down here to the other switch. Are indeed headed for that long branch that goes around to more industry. So we got plenty of room there. Miles of track. There, that view really shows that grade. See, we're up to 12. And that's fine. It kind of evens out, so we can just roll on back. I think we're going to be good. We're breaking the speed limit a little bit. 15. So, if you listen real close, you can hear Bob scribbling in his notebook again. Oh, we're really cooking along. Maybe we should get some independent on. Thinking we'll throw 10 pounds on there. Oh boy. I love the smell of burnt brake shoes in the morning. Yeah, the lighting is really good. I mean, the scenery is nothing to write home about, but the cars and the engines and stuff look pretty good. The lighting and shadows and things are decent. Just ignore the sound of those brake shoes. They'll be fine. Sure, it's fine. Yeah, we got it stopped. No problem. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and use my key to set all the handbrakes, which includes the engine. Take the engines off manually. So now the whole train has its handbrakes on. It'll save me walking. If you want to, you can go to each individual car and put them on. And we don't have any air to worry about, so we just need to take the pressure off the coupler here. Got enough gravity to do that? Give her a little bump of throttle. There we go. Alright, pull the pin. There we go. We left that setting on a switch, which is kind of a note. Okay, now we need to go back into here and get those setouts, or I mean those pickups. Actually, we need setouts too, don't we? No, we can grab those last. I was looking at the wrong track. We need to go down this track. If Bob could shake his head, he would have a sore neck. Alright, so while that's going that way, we got a big loopy here. Let's go back in here. I need to throw this switch. Set that to 3. These are our pickups for that industry. So we'll grab those. And then we got some pickups over here. I think. Yeah, we got 3 cars to pick up there. Here comes our engines. Hey, Slack, good morning. Howdy, howdy. I guess really this should be 4 and this other one should be 5. We're speeding again. Bob is furious. Pop into fly mode, I can go quicker. You will be position 5. Excellent. Get some tea, Fred? I kind of had a feeling there might be some tea involved. There's our 3 cars. Sometimes I just like blowing the horn. What's up, Darkwind? Mr. Smithers. Can't really do a Montgomery Burns impression. That's who I thought of when you said Smithers, though. Boom. There we go. Alright, take all the handbrakes off. Now we just got the 3 at Conglass and then those last tanks at Amber Chemical. I have everything picked up. So we need to go back to 4. Pull up past this switch, back in there, grab those 3. And I believe these are all empty. Right? Yeah, these are all empty, so you can pull them out of there, no problem. But we're speeding again. I keep forgetting it's 15 down in here. But I mean, it doesn't matter. You can play however you want. I try to be somewhat realistic, but I'm not a railroader. I'm not a train expert. So, some stuff definitely not going to be realistic. We're going to have gravity help slow us down a little bit there. Yeah, I need to get some Nightbot commands set up for like Discord and stuff. There's a link to all the social thingies on my YouTube channel About page, if you're looking for any of that. Alright, let gravity roll us on back into here. I think if Homer were to get hired, there'd have to be a lot of ignoring things going on. Uh-oh. They fused into the building. Oh, that's funny. I don't remember that being a thing. They moved the building in an update or something? Let's see if we do this. Here we are. Shows the tile. Let me just get a screenshot of that. If I remember, I'll see if that's a known bug or not. Alright, how we doing? 7.4. Good deal. Bring her on back. Get some grade. We're going to need some throttle. I gotta keep an eye on the time, too. I've got about 30 minutes left, and then I've got to go do some work. A lot of after-hours work with this job because it's live retail stuff, so... I work on servers and things. I'm a Linux DevOps kind of guy, if any of those words make any sense to you. And we're retail, so I've got to do a lot of after-hours stuff when nobody's using the systems. Good times. Like the tanks are off center? No, I mean they're centered on the rail and on the trucks and stuff. The building just needs to move this way a little bit. See, there's plenty of room here. It's just off a little bit. There we go. All the handbrakes off. And away we go. Hey, thanks for stopping in and saying howdy, Aslak. Have a good one. Off to work in Denmark. All right. Well, big howdy from Missouri, USA. Enjoy your workday. Holy crap, train. Pop out to this signal here, or signal, switch. Lynn Ox, Delve Ox. I like it. It's okay if none of those words make sense to you. A lot of people's eyes glaze over when I tell them what I do for a living. I'm used to it. Alright, let's see if we can get that last set of empties on here. We'll at least have that much done. I don't think we're going to have time to get this whole switch job done, but we'll have most of it done. So then I want to go back to 2, I think. Here we go. Comes the train. Code Wrangler, Server Wrestler. I go by many names. I'll be wrestling SE Linux tonight. If anybody knows what SE Linux is, shout out to you. And my condolences. Some throttle on. Got a little bit of a hump here. Get back up to this height. We'll haul these empties out. Had to get back down to notch 2 there before Bob had a heart attack. Nice little screenshot there. Hamster trainer. All right, come on back. Yeah, this is the downhill part. Don't need much throttle yet. Alright, magically kick off all the handbrakes. Go. Beautifully done. Let's see. Actually, do I need to shove that back? Because all I've got is those guys left. So we should be good, actually. Right, because we just need to grab this. So we need enough room here. Hey, actually, we're done. We can just stop right there. We're good. I was making it more complicated than it needed to be. A ham strainer. You know, when your ham's a little too chunky, you got to kind of strain it out. Alright, handbrake's on, and then we're going to take off the... Straight. You guys are weird. Alright, one more cut of pickups. Just gotta grab these cars. I don't think I have a saved position for this switch, so we'll just run down there. I don't know anything about Amtrak's new locomotives, so I don't think anything, I guess. I have no opinion. You're going way too fast. Oh, I didn't hit the button in time. Come on. There you go. Slow down. Hey Knox, how's it going? What do you think about Amtrak's new locomotives, trains big and small? Sounds like you might have an opinion. I like trains, but I don't really follow them super close. Used to do some model railroading back when I was a young lad. Might do that when I retire. It's good fun. Oh, you stopped short. There you go. Just roll back into it. That'll work. Well done. There we go. All right. Back up out of the bowl. And I could have actually grabbed these with the end of the train. But we'll just go ahead and get all the pickups picked up. We got plenty of daylight left. Yeah, you can run pretty fast. So when you go in fly mode, you can really haul. It's handy when you're doing everything yourself. There's some cool videos out there on YouTube of guys running crews where like somebody's an engineer, somebody's a conductor. Pretty neat stuff. The multiplayer is really good. And there's a lot of communities out there that run their own railroad. They'll have, you know, all kinds of people in there running trains and doing stuff. If I had more time, I would get involved in some of that. Oh, so they're replacing the P42? Oh yeah, I'll have to do some Googling then. Check that out. Yeah, Fred, it is. When I was younger, I had lots of time and no money. I've got money but no time. So I need to find a happy medium. Like I said, when I retire, maybe I'll have time to do that. No, click on the... No. No. Click on the thing. There you go. Oh boy. Did I get it switched in time? I did. Okay, good. That was weird. I couldn't click on the switch right in front of me. Car was too close. Well, I absolutely could let gravity do it. Bye! Will they make it down there? Will they be going too fast? Will there be broken couplers? I don't think so. I think we're good. It's going like 4 miles an hour. I think we're going to be good. Race for impact. Watch, it's going to stop like right here. No! Yeah, the physics is really good. There's actually working hump yards where you push a whole train up a slight incline, and then the computer unhooks the cars and switches the switches and sends them all over the place. Really quite cool. All right, they actually coupled up, so that's cool. Hey, Jake. Good to see you. They got ACL 42s and some SC 44s. You're taking Bob's side, Fred? I am disappointed. Ah, he doesn't look happy. Okay, now we just have our setouts, which aren't on the switch list because we're not coupled up to them. We were here for that. We dropped them off over here on the siding. So we just need to run back around those and then shove them back into amber chemical. And then this job is done. I've got about 15, 20 minutes here. See what we can get done. Then I've got to go work on some servers. Or a server, actually. It's just one server tonight. I know, Bob. I'm speeding again. It's okay. Calm down. Would you like open your window and let your mustache blow in the breeze? That would be exciting. We got some ACL 42s. Let me just look that up real quick. Amtrak ACL 42. Yeah, look all modern and stuff. Look at that, chat. Where's the big picture? That's a tiny picture. When we hear a crunching noise, that's when we need to stop in our game. Yeah, those look pretty slick. You can see a little messages up here once in a while, no defects. Those are the AI trains. So all these little numbers here are AI trains going over the railroad. Sorry, had a giant sneeze. And there's an AI dispatcher as well that's like routing them where they need to go and setting the signals and the switches and setting up meets and all that good stuff. Got some growing pains. Yeah, that's not too surprising. Any new tech. Gonna have some gremlins to work out. Oh, I lined that switch back, didn't I? Sorry, traffic. I'll make it quick. Make this snappy. Good. I switched that a little early, but didn't pop it off the track, so that's good. Alright, here's all our setouts. I believe the covered hoppers go on that one siding, and then these all go on the other siding. But it doesn't technically matter. I don't think the industry even knows which cars go where. It's just an industry, and then it has cars. A little too soon there, bud. Okay. Let's see, hook up the air hose. Get some air going in the sucker. Man, my nose got all stuffy all of a sudden. Keep having to mute. Oh wow, Jake, that's crazy. I think I remember hearing about that. That's pretty nuts. Alright, well that's pumping air. Whee! Go to fly mode so I can go faster. Switch that back, and then... Oops. I go... Or why I can't find that. Ew. Amber chemical, there it is. Yeah, there's no like separate tracks. It doesn't care. Alright, cool. But I know when I pick up stuff, like the covered hoppers are here and the oil makers are there. So we'll do it that way. Just for funsies. You need to be thrown that direction. And these are full, so I probably want some air in the train. It's charging up pretty quick, so that's good. Flow's looking good. Let's get this opened up way. All our handbrakes are off. And we'll do sort of do we have enough in here to do a brake test? How are we looking? Oh yeah, that charged right up. It's pretty short. So do about a 10-pound set. It's going all through the train, so that's good. So this bottom bar here is brake pipe pressure in each car. See, it's evenly applied to the train, so that's good. Go and do another 10 pounds. It goes from basically white to purple, so it just gets darker. You can see it's going orange now from yellow. The higher the more pressure that's on the brake cylinder, basically in the car, I think is what that shows. Cool. Should get a good release. So every little thing is modeled on these cars. We got the brake pipe, we got the auxiliary reservoir, the emergency reservoir, the brake cylinder. You can set the air brakes cut in. You can bleed them off. You even got retainer valves, which aren't really used that much these days with like dynamic brake. It's crazy detailed. All right, we should be able to back up now. Only thing holding us here is the independent brake. Let's start pushing. So if we go to, was it 2? It's 1. I'll be slowing down before we get here, though. Yeah, train in the rush hour traffic. That sounds really messy. That sucks. Get a little speed up. I don't want to go crazy. We just want to drop these 4 covered hoppers off on this first track. Then I think everything else will fit on the other track. If not, we've got the other tank car track. I think that took acid cars. Are any of these acid cars? No, they're all just tank cars. I don't have any acid cars with us. Free dust. That sucks. These are all on a hill. Why would they build that on a hill? Yeah, because that's not a through track. I guess they would have had to build that dirt up a lot to have it be level. Let off a little too much speed. I was trying to keep it around 10. £10 set on, bail off the locos. Okay. We might stop a little early, so let's get some throttle on. Drag those brakes. Alright, we're gonna have to release. A little dicey. I'll just blame that on bad train handling on my part. Actually, we could do something really silly. Get the train stopped. Should be able to stop that with handbrakes. Put a handbrake on that. Let's really make Bob mad. Don't do this. This is bad. Oh no, it's never Bob's fault. I've tried that. Are we clear, or should I bleed the... Technically we're here, but let's get it further down. I'm not sure that would be on the industry tracks. I bleed that? Oh, it's because I don't own the train. So I have to relinquish that train. Now this is my train. I can do stuff with it. We bleed the bricks. Now there's no air in the brake cylinder holding the brakes on. And we hope the handbrake will stop everything. Oh yeah, no problem. We got this. That should be far enough down, I'm pretty sure. Alright, relinquish that train. That's now our train again. We're good. Buffer. Yeah, there's no buffers. The tracks just end. On some tracks, there's buffers. Over at the refinery, there was. I actually almost bumped into one. It's a bumper. That's what they're there for, right? So that's not prototypical. Don't do that. That's bad. But it's fun. It's fun sometimes to let the physics work for you. And you can actually do stuff like bleed the brakes. Alright, so the rest of these go down here. This could be interesting. We're gonna ride this car. These are loaded tankers. They are like almost 100 tons apiece. I need to be careful. It's going to be all about timing on applying the brakes, because it takes time. When you apply the brakes, it has to, you know, roll through the whole train. It's not immediate. Okay, so it's one to slow with no power right now. But once we get on this, those 100-ton cars start pulling us down that, could be a whole different story. So we're gonna kind of ease back in here, and I'm conscious of the time because I have to do some work in 12 minutes scheduled. So the stream's gonna end abruptly in a little bit. Fair warning. Saving fuel, yeah, right, Fred? We're just saving fuel. All right, let's go ahead and get a 10-pound set on. We'll see how that does. Might have been a little early. Let's do some pushing on the head end. Rather have 10 pounds on and ready to stop me than not. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, speed's coming down. That's good. There we go. If we just keep it around 4 or 5 miles an hour, I'm good with that. We can squeak a little bit. Brake shoes are protesting. Go, catch you later, trains big and small. I almost missed that. Have a good night. And yeah, hope to see you back here again sometime. Unfortunately, I can't plan my streams. It's just kind of whenever I have time. Alright, looking good. I'm gonna come off the throttle, let the speed come back down. So let's try notch 1. So we're getting more and more terrain all the time on the downhill slope. Then Ux. It's just a general like security thing on servers. Provides really deep, fine control over everything you can do on the system. Just makes it a giant pain in the butt. This is the part where we stop train. Yeah, I think that's close enough. I don't want to get too crazy down here. All right. Let's hit all the handbrakes. So that'll turn all the handbrakes on. Hey, Sean, how's it going? Yeah, Rotate's a ton of fun. If like you want prototypical train operation, it's where it's at. Yeah, there's a ton of good info out there. When I started, I mean, I liked trains, but I didn't know a ton about operating them, realistically. With, you know, real weights and physics and everything. So I watched a lot of YouTube videos. There's some really good forums at thedeposerver.com. The Depot Server, all one word, .com. Learned a lot from those folks. They've got a bunch of maps and guides and tutorials and stuff. So if you want to dive in and look around where you pull the trigger, there's a lot of good info out there. Alrighty, we are on the track, so we're good. We can just uncouple and go about our day. So we're going to close that ankle cock, hold a couple pin, and we're done. We just have to hook up and head on out of here, but I'll have to do that at some other point because I got to get to work. Let's get our handbrakes off the locos. Pull up here off the cars. So we did get this local done, everything except hooking up to our return train back there. Then we just got to pull that back to Mojave. So I will be doing that next time. I got to run, folks. Been fun. Love that horn. Have yourselves a great rest of the night or day, whatever it might be. And I'll catch you next time. Take care.